Welcome to Clean With Me podcast. I'm Jessica.
And I'm Ronnie.
This is a podcast where we literally walk you through cleaning your house step by step. So let's clean together. Hey everybody, welcome back. So today's episode is going to be an outer area and kitchen clean. And we're going to do things a little bit differently than I usually do. So first things first, you know the drill. Get ready in some capacity. Put your hair up, light a candle, and let's get right to cleaning. Before you do that, or after you do that, let's go ahead and start a load of laundry. I'm super backed up on laundry at any given time. The days that I'm caught up on laundry are few and far between. We have a lot of laundry in our house. We have small kids that get stuff dirty. The kids are also in a uniform school, so they have like a couple outfits each, like 4 outfits each. So it's constantly washing those outfits and towels and rags and stuff. So we're doing a lot of laundry in our house. So I always start off my day with a load of laundry and a laundry switch. If you have stuff in the dryer that it's dried, go ahead and put it in a laundry basket and set it to the side for the end of the episode, and we'll finish folding that. And then, make sure that you move your clothes from the washer to the dryer if you had some in there, and then start a new load. If you're not wanting to do a whole lot of folding today, maybe you could just do a load of towels and rags just to maintain, but then there's not a lot of folding involved. And then we're going to start with something different than usual. We're going to pick up the trash. So grab a trash bag or your trash can, put it in the middle of the room, and just start throwing away any and all trash. And the reason why I'm doing this first is I have a pretty messy front area and kitchen today. So I am going to want to just get all of the clutter and trash out of the way first. If you don't have a lot of clutter and trash and you're not having a really bad cleaning day like I am, then don't worry about that. You can just start by emptying your dishwasher. But before I empty my dishwasher today, I'm just going to throw away all of the trash to get rid of some of that just immediate clutter, and it already is going to make the room look a lot better. So all of the trash that's in the refrigerator, leftovers, stuff that needs to get thrown out, if there's any major food on a plate or something that can go in the trash or garbage disposal. And then I'm going to go to the living area, same thing, just pick up all the trash and throw it out while I have the trash bag right in front of me. And then I am going to, once I have thoroughly thrown away all the trash, I'm going to start my empty reload and run of the dishwasher and get those machines running. As we always say, we got the washing machine running, now we're going to get the dishwasher running. So let's go ahead and put our clean dishes away, whether it be in a drying rack or a dishwasher. I hand washed for years. I still kind of use my dishwasher as like a sanitizing rack. I pretty much wash them and just don't rinse them off all the way and put them in the dishwasher, and then I let it run depending on how many dishes I have. And if you do that and you don't want to use as much energy, you can just put it on a rinse cycle or something. You can put your dishwasher in different cycles if you're just using it to rinse off and sanitize. But basically, just depending on how thoroughly I wash the dishes is what I set the dishwasher for, or sometimes I just use it as a drying rack, but it depends on how many dishes I have. Today I'm going to use the dishwasher because I do have a lot of dishes, and I'm going to put those dishes away, all my big things that have baked on stuff, bowls with cereal that's stuck on it, whatever it may be that's going to be hard to clean. I'm going to set those soaking, put some hot water and soap in it, set it aside while I'm doing the other dishes. That way, by the time I'm done with all of the other dishes that are easy to clean, I can get to the stuff that's baked on, stuck on, and it'll be nice and soaked and ready for me to wash, and it'll come right off. Because if you wait till the end of your dish session to do that, then you're going to end up leaving them there and just be like, oh, they're soaking. So I always set my stuff to soak right at the beginning if it's going to be a difficult thing, and it just makes it easier on me. And I actually don't have a drying rack right now, but anything that doesn't fit in the dishwasher, large pans, etc., I usually set out just a towel on the countertop folded, and then I put the dishes on that. That's an option if you don't have a drying rack. And my oldest, my 6-year-old, is at school right now, but I usually let her, lately, she's got a big interest in cleaning. Some of you have probably watched my videos on TikTok of her cleaning and stuff. I've got a couple cleaning videos on there, but she's so funny. She recently saw that I've been like recording myself cleaning and stuff, so she's started becoming interested in it. And so basically what I do is I usually do all the major stuff, and then I leave like cups and utensils for her, and I let her finish loading the dishwasher for me if she wants to help. They like playing in the sink and stuff, and they just discovered that it's kind of fun to do the dishes, which I hope that they keep that same energy into being a teenager. Hopefully they'll always love the dishes. I try not to talk bad about the dishes because I don't want them to have that in their head that it's a negative thing, because right now they think it's fun. They get to play in the water, and it's just a positive thing. So I don't want to make it a negative experience. I try really hard not to project my negative feelings about things onto the kids so they can make their own decisions and assumptions about life without me adding to that. Obviously I'm not perfect, so I don't always do that right. But, if I don't like a certain food or I don't like a certain chore, I try not to project that. But even though it may be like almost an extra chore to involve them sometimes, it's definitely worth it because they're learning, and one of these days you'll be glad that they're helping you. And you'll be glad that they take an interest in cleaning. So I try to remember that whenever they ask if they can help, and I always try to welcome it. So it is Wednesday, and I am trying to get my house in order because I have a busy weekend this weekend. It's Easter weekend and everything. And you guys probably are too, but in order to get to the extra chores, I still have to do my maintenance chores in the morning. So I'm trying to get that stuff knocked out early. My dishes, my outer areas, my bathroom. I'm trying to get all that stuff done. That way I can work on making sure all of the bedding is cleaned. My guest rooms are ready because my sister's also coming this weekend again. She's moving out to Texas, so she's coming to stay with me for a couple weeks while she finds a rent house. So she'll definitely be in some of my cleaning videos coming up, and I'll probably have a lot more time to do episodes and whatnot and content with her helping, so that'll be exciting. So I want everything, she's bringing 2 small children under 2 with her, so I definitely want the house to at least start off being a clean slate, nice and clean and everything done, laundry caught up on. That way, when she comes, we're going to have a lot of extra cleaning with the kids, but we're going to also have an extra adult, so it'll probably equal out. That's how it worked last time she was here anyway. But it just makes things easier if I'm not having to worry about cleaning the house to start out with, and we're starting off with a clean slate. It's just easier to maintain that way. So if you have company coming, or you're going on a trip or anything like that, a lot of times when we come back from trips, we have bags that need to be unpacked, laundry that needs to be cleaned, stuff like that. So you want to come home to a clean slate. You want to go have company come over with a nice clean house. Even if it's somebody, close to you, like a close family member, you still want to start off with a clean house. It just makes things a lot easier. Be working on the dishes while I talk. Start with, cups and forks and knives and stuff like that, and move your way up to plates and then pots and pans. But while you're finishing up those dishes, something that I've noticed about myself recently is when the kids kind of tornado destroy the house and there's just, clutter everywhere, clothes, they just took off their clothes and toys are everywhere. Those days that I'm not as on them about things and they just kind of destroy the house in 10 minutes flat. It's really, if they can destroy the house in that amount of time, we always think it takes a lot more to clean the house, but it really doesn't. If we can just run around and pick up as many things as we can in a short amount of time, it's only going to take us a tiny bit longer than it took them to destroy the house. So I've been getting discouraged sometimes when I see that like a bomb went off in the house like this morning, but once I start cleaning it, it really only takes me a few minutes to straighten the house because, yeah, there's a lot of miscellaneous things on the floor, but once you start and you pick up everything and you get into the swing of things, it's not as bad as you previously thought it was. It looks a lot bad than it actually is a lot of the time. So you guys are doing great. If you're done with your dishes, awesome. Let's move on. If you're not, just keep working on those while I talk. But next thing we're going to do, if you already threw away your trash, like I said, awesome. If you didn't, go ahead and do that. But we're going to wipe down. I'm going to start talking about wiping down since we did already throw away the trash. If you still have just stuff that wasn't trash around, miscellaneous stuff in your kitchen, let's go ahead and put that away where it goes. Any major appliances that need to go in a cabinet before we wipe down, you can do that. And then just prep for wiping down. Clear as much surface space as possible. And first thing we're going to do in the wipe down session is our microwave. So the outside, inside, take out the little glass part that's in your microwave if you have that. Put it in the sink, wash it, dry it. And then for the inside, if it's really, really rough in there, a lot of times if you can steam clean it by, I think you put like vinegar and a lemon in a bowl, and you can put it for like 2 minutes or something, and it kind of creates steam in the microwave. I'll have to read exactly what to put. I don't have a microwave right now, but another thing you can do is just spray something in it, let it sit for a good minute, and then come back and wipe it down once the cleaner has done its job. Then once you're done cleaning the microwave, just wipe down anything and everything you see, the handle on your refrigerator, the inside of your refrigerator, cabinets, doors, your actual countertops, in between the stove and the countertop, that little crack, you can wrap your rag around a butter knife and get in those crevices and cracks, and just really thoroughly clean your burners. If your burners are really messy, put some cleaner on there, wipe down the rest of the kitchen and dining room chairs. If you have high chairs. And if you do not have a baby, just focus on those chairs, any stickiness that might be on them. Just any surface that you can think of, light switches, etc. Let's wipe it down, make it sure it's clean. And after you do a thorough wipe down, if you need to do a spot sweep, if you brushed a lot of crumbs on the floor just so we don't track them, we'll do a more thorough clean at the end of the episode. But if you just want to spot sweep those crumbs for now, you can. And like I said, if you have a disaster on your hands or a major blowout in your kitchen and you need more time, go ahead and take the time you need, but we're going to go ahead and move on to the outer areas. And if the trash is already picked up, awesome. If not, pick up the trash, but I'm going to go ahead and do the couch first. If there's anything on the couch, I'm going to get it off. If there's any crumbs, I'm going to use my hand vacuum and vacuum that off, or you can use the attachment on your vacuum. And then I'm going to fix my pillows and blankets, make the couch look nice. It's like the focal point of the room, so I like to do that first. It makes the room look a lot nicer right off the bat. And then all the miscellaneous stuff that's on the floor, I'm just going to, as quick as I can, like I always say, fly to the bumblebee. I got that from my friend Tristan. I'm just going to go crazy, run around and just put stuff away where it goes, take stuff into the other room. I usually gather like everything that goes in one room, to make it faster. Like all of the kids' stuff, I'll gather all of it and take it to the room at the same time. All of my stuff, I'll gather all of it and bring it in my room at the same time. If you have any hot spots, major cluttery areas on your coffee table, any kind of surface, let's go ahead and get those. Like I always say, if you're having trouble with people putting random miscellaneous stuff on surfaces and constantly cluttering up a surface and you don't want them to, maybe put a couple little knickknacks there to just remind people like this isn't a place where we set things, it's a decorative spot, or I don't want things accumulated here, and it'll kind of stop people from doing that. So just thoroughly pick that up. I have like a velvet ottoman in the middle of the room. Maybe you have a coffee table that needs to be wiped down. My version of that would be spot cleaning my ottoman and then vacuuming it, or vice versa. I have a rocking chair that needs to be vacuumed sometimes. The pillows need to be fixed on that. If you have mirrors in your living room, maybe those need to be cleaned with a glass cleaner and wiped down. Windows need to be cleaned, wiped down. Window sills need to be wiped down occasionally. They accumulate dust very quickly. TVs, don't spray anything directly on your TV screen, but maybe that needs to be wiped down. My kids drew on my brick that is on my fireplace with chalk yesterday, and they said they didn't know they weren't supposed to, so I had to wipe that down. It came off really quickly, but just they drew happy faces on it, and that looked kind of trashy, so I wiped it down. And then included in your outer areas is that front entryway. Make sure that looks nice. Your rugs are nice. If they need to be shaken out in the front yard, you could do that at this time. And also your hallway is included in the outer areas. If you have a hallway that has junk, let's go ahead and put that stuff away as well. And just pick up as much as we can. Let's just put everything back together again, put everything away where it goes. And I hope this gave you a little boost and helped you straighten up your house and get it back to ground zero so you can do some of the more tedious chores. If you want to take a break and do some folding, if your washer and dryer is done, if it still needs a few more minutes, then do another chore until it's done. Let that washer and dryer set like a timer for you. How much can I get done before the washer and dryer go off? Maybe you can straighten up your bathroom while you wait. Or a bedroom, make your bed, whatever you want to do in that time. And then when it's done, kick up your feet and fold that laundry and put it away. Or you can do your floors in the meantime while you're waiting for the laundry instead of another bedroom. You can do a thorough sweep and mop of the living areas and kitchen, or sweep and mop of the kitchen and a vacuum of your living area if you have carpet. Thank you guys so much for listening. I hope you got a lot done. And as always, happy cleaning, y'all.